Henry Alfred Kissinger was born on May 27, 1923, in a small town called Fürth in Germany. His family was Jewish. When Henry was a young boy, Germany was in a very difficult time. The country was facing many problems, and Adolf Hitler was in power. In 1938, when Henry was 15 years old, his family moved to the United States to escape the dangers of Nazi Germany. They settled in New York City. When Henry arrived in the United States, he did not know English very well. He had to work hard to learn the language. Over time, he became good at it. He went to school in New York, and he was a very smart student. Henry wanted to understand more about history, politics, and how countries work together. He went to college at Harvard University, which is one of the most famous schools in the world. There, he studied government and international relations. After finishing his studies at Harvard, Henry became a professor. He taught about world politics and how countries solve problems with each other. People admired his knowledge and his ability to explain difficult ideas in simple ways. His work at Harvard helped him get noticed by many important people. In the 1960s, Henry Kissinger started working for the government. He was hired by the President of the United States, Richard Nixon. Nixon was the leader of the country at that time. Henry became Nixon's special advisor on foreign affairs. This meant that he helped the president make decisions about other countries. Henry was very smart and knew a lot about world politics, so Nixon trusted him. One of Henry's biggest jobs was to help make peace between the United States and other countries. During this time, there was a war in Vietnam, which made many people upset. Henry worked hard to end the war. He traveled to different countries to talk to leaders and try to find a solution. In 1973, he helped create a peace agreement that ended the war in Vietnam. For this work, Henry received a very important award called the Nobel Peace Prize. Henry also worked to improve the relationship between the United States and China. For many years, the United States and China did not talk to each other. But Henry believed that it was important for the two countries to communicate. In 1972, he went to China to meet with the Chinese leader, Mao Zedong. This visit was very important because it helped to start a new relationship between the two countries. Henry's work with China is still remembered today as a key moment in world history. Another important event that Henry helped with was the peace process in the Middle East. In the 1970s, there was a lot of fighting between Israel and its neighbors. Henry worked as a mediator, helping both sides talk to each other and try to make peace. He was able to help with a peace agreement between Egypt and Israel in 1973, which was another big achievement for him. During his time as an advisor, Henry became a very powerful figure in the United States government. He worked for two presidents, Richard Nixon and Gerald Ford. He was known for being a tough and skilled negotiator. People trusted his judgment because he was very good at understanding how countries work together and how to solve problems between them. Henry Kissinger's work was not always popular. Some people disagreed with the way he handled certain situations. For example, many people were unhappy with how he dealt with the war in Vietnam and the bombing of Cambodia. They felt that he made decisions that caused a lot of harm to people in these countries. Some also disagreed with his actions in Chile, where he supported a military coup that overthrew the government. These decisions made Henry a controversial figure in history. While some people praised his work, others criticized it. In the 1980s, After leaving his government job, Henry Kissinger continued to be involved in international politics. He became a consultant and an author. He wrote many books about his experiences and about how countries can work together to avoid war and solve problems. He also continued to speak at universities and to important groups of people around the world. Even though he was no longer working in the government, Henry's ideas and advice were still respected. He met with leaders from many different countries and continued to share his views on how to make the world a better place. His career was long and full of important moments in history. Today, Henry Kissinger is considered one of the most influential people in world politics. Many people still study his work and listen to his opinions on international relations. His time as a government advisor and his efforts to bring peace between countries are a big part of his legacy. Some people admire him for his ability to solve complex problems and bring people together. Others criticize him for some of the difficult decisions he made during his career. No matter what people think of him, there is no doubt that Henry Kissinger played an important role in shaping the world during the second half of the 20th century. Henry Kissinger's story is one of a boy who had to leave his home and start over in a new country. Through hard work and determination, he became one of the most important people in the world of politics. His life shows how someone can make a big difference, even when they face many challenges. Henry's journey reminds us that learning and working hard can lead to great achievements, no matter where we come from.